Kingdom of Cambodia. What a busy place. The good, the bad, and the ugly is a simple way to sum up Cambodia's history. Cambodia is located in Southeast Asia. Neighboring countries are Thailand in the west, Laos in the north, and Vietnam in the east. Cambodia is one of the poorest countries in Asia. 85% of its population live in rural areas. Main export commodities are garments, timber, rice, rubber. 37% of the population live below the poverty line. That's less than $1 a day. Cambodia is a country in Southeast Asia of incredible beauty. With famous breathtaking temples, fertile plains dotted with rice fields, and a history like none other. The dominant religion is Buddhism, which places value in hospitality and kindness. Each year, Cambodia draws millions of tourists who come to enjoy the country's breathtaking sights and enter into the walls of Cambodia's Angkor Wat, one of the 7 wonders of the world, the Khmer Rouge. Things were good in the early years, but sadly, with all the beauty that Cambodia has captured throughout time, at one point in its history, darkness devoured this fragile nation. Once ruled by the French as part of the French Indochina, Cambodia gained independence from European colonization at a price. Years of civil war and turmoil and political corruption followed as Cambodia began governing itself. Cambodia was also slowly dragged into darkness when the Nixon administration conducted secret bombings of Cambodia during the early 1970s. This led to the rise of the communist leader Pol Pot and the Khmer Rouge entourage, who brought the country into the darkest days of its history. From 1975 to 1979, Cambodia turned into the infamous killing fields, where nearly 2 million of Cambodia's 6 million population were killed. The Khmer Rouge, led by Pol Pot, captured the capital, Phnom Penh. After capturing the capital, they forced its population to move to the countryside and started the communist revolution. The Pol Pot regime abolished money, shattered families, destroyed the school system, and prohibited all religious practices. Supporters of the previous regime executed along with numbers of its educated members of society. Many Cambodians died of hunger, sickness, and forced labor. In 1979, the Vietnamese army occupied Cambodia and drove the Khmer Rouge to exile near the Thai border. Vietnam installed a friendly government in Phnom Penh. Members of the new government included former Khmer Rouge members that had fled Pol Pot's internal purges to Vietnam, opponents of the Khmer Rouge government. A civil war broke out between Phnom Penh government and the Khmer Rouge that were located near the Thai border. The Khmer Rouge represented Cambodia during the 1980s in the United Nations. At the same time, the Cambodian government didn't receive economic aid from the United Nations or from the Western countries. Consequently, the reconstruction of Cambodia was slow and economic situation in the country was severe. Today, Cambodia still struggles to overcome its dark history. Landmines still scatter the nation, serving as dangerous remnants of war, resulting in an alarming high number of disabled people. In addition, due to its weak and sometimes ineffective government, several illegal activities such as children's sex trade continue to operate within Cambodia's borders. Beyond that, Cambodia has a great many treasures to offer the world, and it is unfortunate that it has a history being so troubled. But as we move into the 21st century, this is absolutely one of the most epic adventure travelers can make should they ever get an opportunity. It's definitely something that should never be missed. Home to the happy pizza, you won't be disappointed.